Hey, do you have some time to talk for a second? Oh no, it's nothing bad. It's nothing big either. It's not bad or big. I just want to talk to you. One, to get to know you a little bit better, and two, I need to talk to you about finances, etc. That I was thinking that we should talk about because I was expecting to live alone, and then you show up, which is not a problem at all. In fact, I'm actually, like I said before, I'm extremely happy that you showed up. So thank you. It means a lot. And I really do mean that. Like, I thank you from all my heart. Thank you. But I just need to talk about finances and just rules and stuff in general. Yeah, okay, let's go in the living room. Okay, so where are you currently working at and what's your schedule like? Nice. Well, that's good. Nice. Well, that's good that you have a stable income. For me, I am working as a video editor, remote video editor, which is nice, and I work 5 days out of the week. So, make pretty good money with that. The second question is, do you work from home? The reason why I ask this is because I work from home, and I am definitely going to use that second bedroom that is on my side as a workspace, 100%. So I don't know if you work. Do you work from home? Okay, sounds good. Okay, so third question is kind of important, and my question is, can you comfortably afford rent and the security deposit, because that's due at the end of this week, and I'm going to need your help with that if that's okay. Just pay your half, I'll get the rest. Let me start with this. And speaking of payments, I was hoping that we could go 50-50, so you pay your half, I pay half. This apartment is 1,000, I think 1,400, 1,500 total. A really nice apartment, but it's not that expensive for two people. But I was curious if you could pay your half and I pay half, and then we just go from there. Does that sound like a plan? Okay, good. Glad we're in agreement with that. Do you smoke or vape? Because I personally do not do either, and I am not a fan of those two activities, smoking and vaping. Yeah, that shit destroys your lungs. On top of that, smoking weed and vape and the smell of it just makes me nauseous. I'm not a fan. I mean, no offense if you do it. I'm not trying to offend you or anything. I'm just saying that it's just not for me and it makes me nauseous. So I do ask that if you do it, please do it outside and not in the apartment or in my car, etc. There is a designated smoking or vaping area downstairs if you want to use that. If you do smoke or vape, do you smoke or vape? You don't? Okay, thank God. Because that shit ruins the shit out of your lungs. And I'm not even kidding. Like, it's worse than smoking, apparently. Again, I don't know. I don't vape or smoke, so I wouldn't know. But I've seen it, like pictures of it, of like a healthy lung versus someone who vapes, and it looks awful. So I don't do neither. So thank God you don't, because I was going to say, if we have a problem with you smoking, vaping, I will be very upset. But it's fine. What's your sleep schedule like? The reason why I ask this is because like I'm a night owl slash early bird. I like to wake up early, but also I stay up late. It really depends on what exactly I am going for that day. But I mean I'm fine with whatever. What are you exactly? Oh, night owl. Nice. This is a very important one, and it's how do you feel about cleaning? Because like to be honest, I'm not a neat freak. I'm not a neat freak, so don't worry, I'm not that. But I will say that being clean is kind of like, well, your bedroom is one thing. Your bedroom, you can close the door. You can be as messy as you want in your bedroom. But the only thing I do ask is around, like in the bathroom and in the living room and the kitchen. I do ask that you do clean. Well, obviously you, but like we both would clean and keep it nice and clean. Because if I have a messy area, then I will be very upset. I mean, it's fine. I'm not like that, but like it's my own place. It's like I kind of want to keep it nice and clean. So I do ask the dishes to wash dishes or put them in the dishwasher, which is fine. Please, after you're done eating or drinking something, please throw the cup away. I do ask that because I am very picky with that. So that's the only thing I do ask, is that if you're eating or drinking something, that you put it away or you clean it out or you throw it away. Okay, this is important. What are your thoughts on overnight guests and significant others? Nice. Okay, good. Because if I ever, I'm single, obviously, but if I ever was in a relationship, that I would expect them to stay the night. So if that makes you uncomfortable, then this probably wouldn't work. But like I said, I'm single right now, so we don't have to worry about any of that shit. It's fine. But I just know if I do get a relationship that I will have him over and spend the night as much as possible. Next question is, do you have any sort of deal breakers that you have when it comes down to living situations? Nice. Okay, good. For me personally, I have the pet peeve of the house being so messy that you cannot walk through it. Also, hoarding is also a problem that I'm not a fan of. It's fine if you hoard stuff, it's not a problem, but I just ask that for purposes, cleaning purposes, that you don't hoard. I know you said you, I know, I'm not saying you hoard, I'm just saying in general. Hoarding does like make me a little like, no. Also, having an apartment or a room or whatever, if you're, like I said, your room is fine. If you make a mess, that's your room, that's fine. As stated earlier, I asked that if you have something you ate or something you drank, please pick it up and throw it away. Because I don't see. Here's the thing: the reason why I'm so picky is because, like, one, I've seen it where people's apartments have gotten so bad that, like, I had one time, and this is like a real thing that happened to me. I'm not even kidding. So when I was a child, I was playing with one of my childhood friends, and unfortunately, we no longer friends. But I digress. That's beside the point. And not because of this instance, just because in general we just grew apart. But I digress. Anyways, I was playing with this one childhood friend, and I was thirsty. So I asked, do you have a bottle of water? And she goes, no. And I was like, okay, do you have any water? And she's like, yes. So her mom gets me a cup, and I kid you not. I shit you not. I'm being so fucking for real right now. There was a dead motherfucking fly at the bottom of this motherfucking mug. I shit you not. I'm not kidding, right? So I look at it, I'm like, there's a fly in here. And she sits there, takes the mug out of my hand, washes it out, dumps the fly out, fills it up with water from tap, which by the way, I fucking hate tap water, and give me the cup and say, here you go. Did I drink that shit? No, the fuck I didn't. You bet your ass I dumped that shit out real quick. So that pissed me off. And they had a situationship one time where the place was a mess when I could barely walk, and it was just pissing me off. But I mean, at the end of the day, I helped him clean it, so that was fine. But it was so bad, and I was like, oh boy. I was like, really? But again, like I said, I helped him clean it. Anyways, sorry, I got off topic. Let's see. Okay, what is your stance on sharing food and personal items? For me personally, my food is my food. If I'm being honest with you, my food is my food, and my personal items are my personal items. So I do ask that if I have something in my fridge that is mine, please don't eat it. Please don't touch it. I mean, you can ask if you want a piece, and I'll say yes or no at the time. It depends on if I'm gonna eat it or not. But yeah, I just ask that you ask before you eat or touch my stuff, please. So for me personally, I would like to assign each of us daily chores. Okay, you're probably like, what the fuck, Bailey? Okay, I promise you. Let me explain myself. So when it comes down to chores, I would like some chores I would like for us to go back and forth on. So like we alternate, and the other chores is our chores. So like for instance, I do trash, and you, I don't know, wipe the counter daily. I take out the trash daily. Or and then things like mopping, sweeping, vacuuming, we can alternate those. So I just want to make it clear that that's what I mean by chores. I don't mean it like, oh, you do this, and this, and I do this. Like, we can alternate. Just some things I would like it to be you, and some things I'd like it to be me. Like, for instance, like, I'm very funny about touching food in the sink. I don't like it. It grosses me out. I'm very funny about touching other people's food. So yeah, but a trash, I can take out the trash fully fine. But touching people's food is disgusting to me, and I don't like it. So we have dinner or whatever with friends or whatever. I just ask that you can like do the dishes. No offense. Sorry, I got off topic for that. Okay, would you say you need your personal space and alone time? I do need my personal space, and I do need my alone time. So I will, if I do need that, I'll let you know, and I'll go in my room. But that's the only thing that I ask, is that when I'm like need my alone time, just give me alone time, and that's about it. Let's see. Here's another question. Do you cook, and how often do you cook? Because I'm trying to get in a better habit of cooking meals because I eat out like a lot. I eat like out like once a day usually. See, for me personally, so usually in the morning I eat something small like strawberries, go the whole day without eating, and then around like between 1 and 4, I usually eat my dinner slash lunch. And you're probably thinking, what the fuck do you mean dinner slash lunch? I mean, I eat once a day. So besides the small breakfast, I eat one meal, like one good meal after that. So that's like my lunch slash dinner. So I can eat like between 1 and 4, and I could be perfectly fine the rest of the night. So I've always had it where besides breakfast, I eat once a day. Like I've been that way since I was like, what, a child? So it's fine. But yeah, I'm trying to do better at eating in and cooking. I like cooking. Cooking's nice, but I try my best to do better at that. Here is an important question, a very important one. How long do you see yourself living in this apartment for? Okay, good. I'm glad. Last question I'm going to ask you is, where were you living before and why did you decide to leave? Nice. Well, that's good. Yeah, I'm sorry your roommates were not the best. I remember when I was in college, I was rooming with a bunch of girls and like 3 girls because I was in a quad, whatever. And to be honest, it wasn't the best experience. So therefore, personally, I have made it my mission not to room with girls ever again. So I decided to room with you because you're a guy. So because I had a bad experience in college living with roommates, by the way, when I was in college, I lived with roommates my freshman year, and that didn't go good. And then from like sophomore year to senior year, I lived by myself in a dorm with like a single dorm. So that was good. Yeah, it was more expensive, but it was worth it though. 100% it was worth it. So after my experience in college with freshmen, I know that for me personally, I made it my mission that I was not going to room with females ever again. It's not in the cards for me. I just don't want to room with females. I want to room by myself. So it's either by myself or living with guys because I get along better with guys than I do girls. I always have. Not always, but kind of I always have. But I prefer guy friends over girlfriends any day. Yeah, because girlfriends, I just never, like I've had some good girlfriends, but I feel like majority of them, I just never really had a good experience with them. And like I mean I've had my experience with guys too where it's like they fail me just like females do. Um or they leave or whatever the case may be. So it's not just a female thing obviously, it's a male thing too. But I feel like I've had better success having male friends than I do female friends. Point is I've decided to live with males and females again. So there's that. Also, why exactly did you pick this place? Oh. Well, I'm glad you said something. Yeah, to be honest, when you first showed up to my apartment, I thought you were honestly cute too. So I'm glad you're finally saying something. Hi. You're in my face. No, no, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying you're like really close to my face. Is he gonna kiss me right now? Sorry. Sorry, I got lost in your eyes. I am so sorry. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean it like that. What I meant. Okay, that's not what I meant. I didn't. You have pretty eyes. Okay, well, I mean that. But, anyways, I have to go because I have corrections to make for a video. So, I will talk to you later. See you later for dinner. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye. Well, shit, I messed that up so bad. I was so awkward. Why did I mess that up? He was so close to kissing me, too. To be honest, I really wanted to kiss him. Maybe next time.